Hey guys, this is Michael from our Mandalore Journey, and I'm about to cook a brisket. I have never done a brisket at all on a grill, a smoker, nothing else. So I'm using the snake pattern on the charcoal, plus a little bit, just a handful down there that I can throw some wood chips on to let it burn at the beginning of this smoke. And then maybe once an hour or every other hour I'll throw a few. I may have to put a little more charcoal there. But this will be the first time I've done a brisket, so we'll see how this turns out. Alright, we've been holding this temperature, which is, I don't know, close to 225, 230 for a good little while now. I still haven't put the brisket on the inside. I've opened and closed it a few times just looking to make sure the charcoal is going to do okay. It seems like it is. So I'm going to wait just a few more minutes and watch this temperature to make sure it's staying between 200 and 250. And then I'm going to put the meat on. Just put the meat on. The meat is on the grill. Alright guys, we're about an hour and a half in, a little over an hour. See, it is starting to get a little color. I have had to add a little more charcoal to this box on the end. Got a little too much smoke right now with this door open. This is an old homemade grill. This is not a fancy store-bought grill that'll maintain the temperature correctly. We've been anywhere from 250 to 180. I know you're supposed to keep the temperature as close as you can. Steady temp makes it better, so we'll see how this thing turns out. Like I said, it is the first one that I've tried. Getting a little more color. Get 151 there. It's 156. It says it's supposed to cook. Well, it's already getting way too hot on that end. That's done. I think it's like 160 or between 160 and 165. But it's getting a little more color to it. Alright, we're a little over 5 hours in. It did get a little dark on that end. Kind of flamed up on me on that corner right there, and tried to, I ain't gonna say burn it, but I'm going to cut a little bit of the outside edge off this brisket. I'm liking the color. It's looking good. Alright guys, it's almost done. I said earlier that it had to be like 160 or 165, I think, but I got to look and it's around 190, 195. That's one of the biggest parts of it right there. It's 189. It's 190 there. That's going up slowly. So it's probably just about ready. I don't want to overdo it. Oh, that is overdone, but that's in a fat spot, hopefully. So maybe this thing's about ready. Alright guys, that's the finished product. I know it looks dark on the outside, but let's see what it looks like when we cut into it. I just took it out. I'm gonna let it set for a while before we cut it. Alright, I did do the brisket earlier. When it finished, I put a little more charcoal on the grill and added some pork chops. Let's see what they look like. Some big thick ones. I caught them on sale at Walmart. It's about $6 for two. I bought 3 packs. Alright guys, I just cut the flat end. Turned out pretty good for my first one. I've had some that was a whole lot more dry than this, and I've had some that was a little more moist than this, but I'm satisfied with this being the first one that I've done. I hadn't cut the big end up yet.